top right now. And then Monster. So we're looking at two rookies currently up there. Yeah, I should see what tires they're on. Softs. Everybody softs. Now, Throttle currently is on mediums, but I don't know if he's...
He said a soft time, though.
Did he? Probably,
yeah.
Mike, strangely, is on softs. Duck already retired from the session. Only 11 guys tonight for our Christmas Eve live stream. Midfield Runners Cup Season 7, Race 8 at Azerbaijan, Baku City Circuit. Welcome, BB Nasty here, as always, with Balls 8840. How you doing?
Doing good, waiting for some traffic to get by here.
We missed it at Monaco, but as we were just discussing pre-broadcast, you should be able to make up some points tonight, at least on Kiwi. Everyone to make up some points on Kiwis. Kiwi's not here.
Unless Kiwi misses like the rest of the season, I'm not sure that's going to matter.
He doesn't have that big a lead, but he does have several full race win worth. He could definitely miss multiple races, yes.
Yeah.
But then you've missed some races. Drank has missed some races. Cholo's missed some races. So, you know, it's fair. Everybody misses a race here or there. We haven't had anybody who's been able to be, or very few have been able to be perfect over the seasons. You had a perfect season, your first one, I believe.
Did. Yeah.
Oh, King had a... It just showed King with a purple sector for Sector 2. Good on you, King. That's my favorite Sector 2, buddy. Actually, no. I'm a... Well, yeah. I'm the end of Sector 1, first part of Sector 2 guy, I guess. Does he improve the time? He does. Bumps him up to third on the boards. 2 minutes left to go in quali, and Mike Akazici is retired from quali as well. He's dropping back to 9th now. Mabbuskov retired from the session as well. Buskynator could leapfrog all three of those guys, though. He's on an outlap. Balls is on an outlap. ZGS is on an outlap. Is Hobie on a fast lap? Hobie is not using ERS, so we're going to say Hobie is not on a fast lap. King. Well, King's on a wind down lap. We know that from... He just did a time. So, looks like Vols, you're going to be the...
Gotta abandon this one.
Okay. I think Throttle's on one. Do I have enough
time to get around?
I think I do. You do, if you hurry.
I was too close to Buskynator. I was going to catch him. That was poor planning on my part.
Cyro's retired, sitting on a 139.6. I think Full Throttle is possibly on a hot lap here. Currently, like, the only one on a hot lap, I believe. Baku City Circuit. This is a technical week. First with Monaco. Streets of Monaco. Now the streets of Baku. It's hot here. But there's actually there's more grip than you would expect. Oh, okay, so he's on an in lap. Or did he give up on that lap? I don't know. Alright, I think Vols, you might be the only guy. Buskynator improved his time. Zach is on a lap. Hobie, I believe, is on a lap. So Zach's gonna be. Zach is on. So ZGS is on a lap. Hobie 1 Kenobi is on a lap, and Vols 8840 is on a lap. Those are in that order. Oh no! Zach just put it in the wall, so I don't think that's gonna do it for this. Oh, and he purpled Sector 2. That almost surely would have improved his time, but he hit the wall hard. He's not going to improve his time this lap, I'd be willing to guess. But we'll see. Here he comes. Oh, he's going in the pits, so he is not going to improve his time. Hobie comes around. He's coming onto the straight.
Okay, hit the wall. Ah, fuck, I'm out.
Oh, did you wreck?
Fuck me. Yeah.
Hobie improved to second.
It's alright. Starting on the mediums is not a big deal anyway.
That was a good little into qualifying there. And look at that. Hobie keeps it from being an all-rookie front row. Hobie splits them up.
Isn't Hobie a rookie?
I thought Hobie was here last year.
No, I don't think
No?
so. I don't, was he? Maybe he was.
Shit. No, he wasn't. I'm being dumb. It's three
He was in back
rookies.
markers,
First,
right?
second, and third. Yes. I raced with them in back markers, and I'm just being ridiculous here. Yeah, all three of those guys. So it's rookie, rookie, rookie. Then it's King. Then it's rookie in fifth. 4 of the top 5 spots tonight, albeit all the rookies are here tonight. No, 5 of the 6 rookies are here tonight. So over half of the field are rookies, though, to be fair, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
There it is. There's your 11 starters for tonight. You only got to beat one guy to get points tonight, which has been not the turnout this season.
Yeah.
The fewest we've had for a race this season is like 15 or 16 so far. So, and we had our first 20, our 20 of 20.
That was fun.
Yeah. At Vietnam, of all places. Couldn't believe it. So can't. I love it. I love it. Welcome, everybody, to the Season 7 Midfield Runners Cup here at Baku City Circuit in Azerbaijan. I'm here with Vols. 30 seconds. Countdown has started. We're here every Tuesday, Thursday night, but this here is our Christmas Eve stream, and we welcome you. We'll be here next week for, well, I don't know, Vol. I can't speak for Vols, and actually I can't speak for me because I haven't talked to my lady yet, and probably won't be here actually next Thursday. I shouldn't speak out of turn, but we might. Could be. I don't know. Here we go. And it's a long light, but they're out. And here we go, guys. Off the line quickly there. All 3 of them.
Oh, fuck, shit.
Oh, no. Who's that way wide back there? That's going to be Mike Gakazici. Ends up going way wide into the first corner and dropping all the way back. As King pulls out for a pass on Monster. To the inside he goes. Make a little bit of contact. Nobody seems to be worse for wear there. And Buskynator drops as well. No, Throttle's dropped a bunch of spots. Throttle has lost his part of his wing.
Yeah, he almost rear-ended me and he went wide, I think, in a turn because of it.
Yep, he lost part of his wing. Monster is right there on King. He lost a position back there in Sector 1, and he's wanting to get it back. Both these guys rocking green paint schemes. I love it. They look really awesome. Stick with the damn same paint schemes for the whole season, though, guys. Maybe by the end of this thing, I'll be able to call it, like, professional. Monster's going to be... DRS... Without DRS, I think he's still going to... Well, never mind. These cars, without DRS, the cars just kind of hit a certain limit, and even with the draft, don't seem to... Well, no, he's going to be right on King's ass when they come around here. Oh, dude, he just nailed that sector. King was asleep at the wheel. No offense, King, when you see this, buddy. I love you. But, wow. Monster nailed it. King did not, and that position is Monster's as Vols gets...
ZGS went to pits.
I see, Zach, yeah. ZGS in the pits. He's going to drop way down. First taker for a wing today. Only got to beat one guy. Just got to last, not be that one guy who goes out. Now see, here Mike's a guy who sticks with the same paint scheme, and I love him for it. The problem is that so does Full Throttle. So does Full Throttle. They're the same colors. Not that they're the same paint scheme, but when they're coming at you, like, if they look very similar. I guess Mike has way more darkness to it. I see the nuance. I retract my statement.
Yeah, Mike has a Canadian theme. Throttle's probably just, you know, trying to be like Mike.
Who could blame him? Who could blame him? I finally watched The Last Dance.
Oh, it's a good show.
Oh man, I relived it. I remembered like all these things from when I was that age when I watched it, and shit.
Dude, I wasn't even really a Chicago fan, but everybody watched that team. Everybody watched that.
Oh, dude, I mean, when I wasn't. Ooh, no, King's in the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's gonna have to concede this position to you. He doesn't have a full. He's going to be pitting for a wing. Oh, that's too bad. He was off to a great start. Was up to third at one point. And Throttle gets by Mike. These guys been fighting it out for points positions in the midfield here week in, week out this season so far. And Monster is there for the pass on Hobie. Oh, but Hobie fights him back off around the outside. Turn one. Hobie gets it done. King and Mike both in the pits. Takers 2 and 3 if you're counting for wings today. Monster's going to pull up for the pass on Hobie. Here he goes into turn 3. But Hobie again fights back really well, holding the outside line. Beating Monster off with a stick. Meanwhile, Vols is catching up to these guys. He's starting to see what's going on from his position. Now, this track is not as hard to pass at as last week, but there are only a few passing opportunities, at least good, clean passing opportunities. For sure. And the tough part here is dealing with the fact that you have to stay behind this person and deal with their dirty air and not run into the back of them and try and get close to them and stay close to them so you can pass them at the opportune
the castle
moment.
section's really hard, being right behind somebody.
Mm-hmm. Man, this is a great battle happening here. We've got a yellow flag, and that's duck around. And when I say around, I mean all the way around. He had to whip it. He lost a big part of his wing there. Duck is probably going to be the 4th taker for a wing this race so far, would be my guess. Ball's now 7/10 on Monster. Monster 7/10 on Hobie. DRS. And there it is. Monster getting by Hobie briefly, but Hobie fighting back. Is he going to be able to do it like he did last lap? No. Hobie does not get fight back around the outside. Monster gets the job done this time. Hobie has DRS though. Can he bring the fight back to Monster? Meanwhile, he's got to deal with the fact that Vols 8840 is right on his rear. Hobie chooses the out. Well, he doesn't choose. Monster takes the inside. Hobie has to try to go to the outside. Very tough thing to do to pass there. Duck is going into the pits now, as predicted. 4th taker for a wing. 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th are now all pitted for wings and tires. It's a 3-way battle here for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. If you're just tuning in, lap 426 here at Baku City Circuit. Oh, Monster's in the wall. Hardcore damage. He's got hardcore damage to his wing. Monster will most likely be the 5th taker for a wing.
That's what Baku does. You can't take one corner off at Baku.
Nope. And that's too bad. He had finally gotten by Hobie, who had battled him hard from a couple of laps there. But as you said, you cannot take your eye off the prize for a moment. And Baku will get you too, because when you're in the window in these tires, Baku can feel really good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Throttle almost put it in the wall. Get in Buskov's draft, kid. Jeez. And Monster and Mabbuskov both going into the pits. Well, like, so he waited till way, way late, so they were already almost to top speed. Now, Mabbuskov was way over to the left because he was going to be going into the pits.
Yeah.
But that whole time, Throttle, when you see this, man, that whole time, when Mabbuskov was accelerating down the straightaway, you needed to be behind him because the draft would allow you to accelerate cleaner, faster, more speed. Sorry, backseat driving. Back to the action. Monster gets passed by King. That's the second time today, but the last time they did it, it was for 3rd position, and now it is for 7th and 8th position. Movers and shakers. Buskynator's up 6 spots to 4th. USA Monster is down 5 to 8th. Here on our Christmas Eve broadcast.
Oh, we just brushed the wall.
Hobie did?
Yeah, coming off the second to last turn.
I don't see damage to the car, to the wing. So, over half the field have now stopped. 6th through 11th have taken a pit stop. All of them for wings. And Monster, back by King. These guys trading it off. And Vol's making the pass on Hobie up here. Why does it do that? Making the pass on Hobie for 2nd and 3rd. It's funny, Vols. Hobie fought so hard, tooth and nail against Monster. But I feel like you're afforded more space, like more reverence.
No, what happened was I got real close to him coming out of the turn, and so I made sure to use my ERS early, and that got me almost alongside him before I even hit the DRS. So I had an easy overtake.
Yeah,
there.
Gotcha. That explains why it happened so quickly. I missed it. Throttle is in the pits. Now it's just the top 4 who have yet to pit, and at a certain point. Well, I don't know what the pits hurt you here, time-wise. Let me look at something. No, that's not the right thing. No penalties, by the way, although that makes sense here. Okay, yeah. Zach could be battling for the lead, depending on how long this takes Syra. I don't know how long it takes the pits here. Do you have any idea? I feel like it's not very long because it's like, it's on the straightaway, it's full speed, then it's 1 turn and you're out of there.
Yeah. It does not feel like a very long one, that's for sure.
I bet it's in the teens, in which case Zach has the early pit stop's not going to help anybody, I don't think. I mean, it's what kind of tires everybody's on. Yeah, different tire strategies all over the place. Mostly mediums right now, some hards. Syra is out there just dominating. Now, we've already had one rookie and first-time winner this season, and that was 11T 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry I missed it. It was at week 2, Zandvoort, right? That's week 2. No, week 3. Zandvoort was week 3, be race 5. I missed races 5 and 6. But anyways, if Syra wins this, it could be another first-time winner in the league. The league has seen a lot of winners the last 2 seasons. A lot of different winners. I mean, everybody who won last season had already won. We didn't have any new first-time winners, but we did have the wins spread out among 4 different people. And that's progress. Because it's a game that emulates Formula 1, and the way it works with these multiplayer cars is like a slight difference in our abilities manifests on the track largely.
Yeah.
Just because of how precise these cars are and the model of racing that it is. And Mabbuskov and Throttle back here fighting for 8th and 9th. Now I'm looking at the penalties, no penalties. Let's look at stops. So just the top 3 have yet to pit because Hobie's pitted and now Syra's going in.
Syra's in, yeah.
Fastest lap so far, USA Monster with a 144.3. And there it is, your leader giving up the lead to Vols. Syra looking cool in that paint scheme. I like the pink, but I'm biased towards pink on race cars. Everybody knows that. And he's going to come out right ahead of Buskynator, who's yet to pit. Buskynator may have just caught a little bit of wall there.
So the pit stop's about 17 seconds.
Makes sense. Kind of spread out for the most part right now. Even though everybody is stopped, you guys are... There's only 4 of you guys that basically 5 of you guys, no, 4 of you guys on schedule. Right? Like everybody else pitted early within the first 4 laps. Yeah. Because everybody needed wings right away. Oh, and Mabbuskov's gaining some time on Throttle. Might be able, if he sticks this close through the cat. Oh man, Throttle lost some time there. It looked like, but that's just visual. If he could stick it through the castle here, gain a little bit of time on Throttle, stay within a second. That DRS zone, detection zone. Really, what he has to do is stay within Throttle's draft when he comes out of this section. Although he's lost a ton of time. But the detection zone is actually quite far down the straightaway. It's at the slight kink in the straight. But he's not gonna be he's not gonna be there this time. Nobody's close enough for DRS currently. We're all spread out. You have 11.8 second lead. Syra has gained about a second on you. What's your plan? When are you planning on pitting?
Around lap 12.
And Buskynator in 3rd is on the same strategy as you. Zach in 5th, King in 7th. Both pitted early, but similar strategies to you and Buskynator, so probably within a couple of laps of you guys. And we could see, I could see guys doing 2-stop strategies, and I could see guys doing 1-stops.
I'm assuming since Syra put on the hards, he's trying to 1-stop it.
Yeah.
I am definitely 1-stopping, unless I fuck a wing up.
Yeah, well, that's the case for like 7 guys, man. Out of just 11 here tonight for our Christmas Eve. And Monster's gaining on ZGS. There it is. With DRS, Monster goes by ZGS for 5th position, and Buskynator pits. And Vols in the lead becomes the only guy left out there on the original tires, on the tires he started the race with. Zach is keeping it really relatively close to Monster. He's staying within a second. Monster's tires are fresher, but they're both on mediums. Now see, he lost too much time back there, and King now, he's in danger of King getting up there close enough to get DRS on him. And King indeed is within a second now, but he has to nail this last section right here. Now this complex is, and there it is. He's going to have DRS. Here comes the detector. There's the detection zone. And King's going to use DRS to gain on Zach. Now, what King's got to try and do here, he's not going to get there in time to make the turn into turn one, to make the pass, rather. What he wants to do here, folks, is try and get close enough. He'll have DRS again on this straightaway, and this is where to make the pass. So good exit here, and he does not have the exit he needed, but neither does Zach. Zach hits the wall. He actually hit the wall too hard on the throttle, and King's gonna get right by there now. But I don't think Zach took any damage. He just gave it too much throttle coming off of turn 2 and wall tapped it. And the thing is, he had a better exit than King too, so even though King was gonna have DRS, I don't think Zach was gonna be able to do much about it, or do much with it. I don't think, because his exit wasn't as good as Zach's. And now Monster is caught back up to Hobie for third position. And Buskynator back there, the Busky boys, check it out here. Buskynator 6/10 off of Throttle for 7th, and mabbuskov 7/10 off of him for 9th, 8th and 9th, 7th, 8th and 9th here. As we go through the castle, oh, inches to spare for mabbuskov. How are your tires doing out there, Balls?
Not too bad. Not too bad coming in this lap, but
yeah,
they don't feel terrible.
Buskynator may have had a little wall tap there, but that's that spot where when you do it, it's almost always your wheels. You hardly ever dirty your wing there. Okay, so this is going to be a DRS train here because Buskynator back there has DRS, but then mabbuskov right behind him has DRS as well as we're going down this straightaway. So you should see both of those guys gain on full throttle here. As we look back, going down into turn 1, they gained a little bit. They'll be able to do it again coming up here. As we come out of turn 2. And see, Throttle had a better exit, but the DRS allows them to gain some. Not a whole lot because of that exit. Buskynator got really, really close there as they dive into turn 3. The 3 of these guys are within maybe 1.2 seconds of each other at this point. Nose to tail as we go through sector 2. I'm also keeping a look at the leaderboards as Hobie is in danger. USA Monster is flirting with that DRS. Oh no, and mabbuskov has to back off going into the castle. He goes a little deep. Very lucky to save his wing, but basically has to stop the car briefly, and that's going to drop him out of this 3-way fight. But Buskynator is actually there on Throttle. He might make the pass before we even get to the straightaway, but he's not going to. He cuts that corner, and that gets him all out of whack. Not sure why, but Throttle's having better exit getting on the throttle than these guys. A lot of steering input there for Buskynator. Buskynator's going to have DRS, though. Which way is Throttle going to make him go? He should be able to pass him. Oh, yeah. Early enough, it doesn't really matter. Throttle's just going to stick to the racing line and let Buskynator go to the inside. Makes sense. Might try a crossover. It's not there. But he'll be the one with DRS now. You know, I don't understand why some tracks they set it up in such a way to where the DRS is used and Throttle gets back by Buskynator as they dive into turn 3. There's a little bit of contact. Throttle to the inside, but Buskynator's going to have the inside for turn 4, and Buskynator pulls it back through. Throttle going way wide there. Trying to go too wide. Wasn't there. Throttle has to back in behind Buskynator. And Hobie does drop. As that all of that is happening, Hobie drops 3rd position to USA Monster. And I'll finish my thought now. Vols, it doesn't make sense to me why some tracks, the DRS zones, are set up consecutively to help you chain them together to make a pass and to make the pass stick. And then you have a track like this where it's like literally it alternates. You have one and then the other. There's instead of 2 detectors off of, or 1 detector off of 2, or you know what I'm trying to say. Oh no, mabbuskov. Ah, he was in that battle. He was in 8th position. Oh, that's too bad.
That's too bad.
And his car's on the racetrack. I am absolutely not. I have no idea how this is not a safety car.
There's no virtual either.
No, and his car was right on the racing line. It's crazy. And Hobie gets back by Monster for 3rd position. These guys are having a good race today. Are you making any headway on Syra? You're 5.8 seconds currently. Quietly. All right, he wants me to leave him alone, guys. I can take a hint.
No, I said.
What?
I said slightly.
Slightly. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I liked what my brain went with the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more
Shut
drama.
up, Jeff.
Uh-oh. Monster gets a 3-second time penalty, and my brain, because we were talking, but as we were talking, I watched him do it. My brain was like, uh-oh, and then it pops up on screen. Because he went right from one corner cut to he went wide and over track limits on the exit, too. So he's the first one of the race, and we're already 14 laps into this one. He's the first one of the penalty. Mid-race rundown. Syra Rextra started on pole and doing his best to imitate the great Kiwi who is not here today. Just running out there, dominating most of the way so far. Vols is in 2nd currently. Vols 8840 is also here in the booth. Hello, Vols.
What's up?
Yeah. Anyways, so it's Vols slightly gaining quietly on Syra, and Hobie is in 3rd, 10.7 off. And Buskynator gets back by Throttle back there for 7th and 8th. Monster is in 4th. King in 5th. Zach is in 6th. Buskynator, as we just said, is in 7th and currently has Throttle in 8th right behind him. Going for the pass right now. Throttle into turn 2. Oh, man. Throttle shoves him a little wide there. A lot of contact. And then Mike Akazuchi's in 9th. And Mud Duck 09 is in 10th, pitting yet again. I don't know how many times that is for him. At least a couple. He's grabbing some new mediums and a wing there. But with Mabbuskov out of the race, and I'm surprised, Mabbuskov, why didn't you come say hello, my friend? Let us know what happened. Check in with us. I mean, I saw the aftermath. You had, no suspension on the front right, but didn't see what happened exactly. Monster pulls out again as this battle is heating back up for 3rd and 4th between Obi-Wan Kenobi, USA Monster 19. Into turn 1 we go. Monster is going to get it done. But Hobie, as we were just talking about, if he sticks close, will be the one to get DRS going down the 2nd straight. But Monster just has a phenomenal exit in comparison to Hobie. Don't get a big head, kid. So that's going to eat Hobie's DRS up there. He just was able to use it to catch back up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. These guys seem to trade it off every couple of laps. And another battle is Buskynator and Throttle back here. They've been going back and forth. There was a lot of contact the last time by, and I believe Buskynator is missing his right end cap, and I believe that it's because of that contact with Throttle. Throttle is missing his left end cap. I'm not sure what that contact is from, but it might even things out a little bit, except that I would say that Throttle has the advantage because there aren't any high-speed left-hand corners. I mean right-hand corners for him to deal with, except for the one with the wall. And if he's paying attention, he can manage that. Whereas Buskynator, it's pretty tricky going down the hill, around the outs, the fast up. You know how you go up that hill through the castle, but then you go your full speed around the. Yeah, and that's blind. It's a three-stage corner, and that can be tricky when you're missing your right side end plate. And there it is, Hobie. Cheesy Pete's. I missed it again. Hobie takes third back from Monster, but Monster's fighting back on the outside, going down into turn one. Monster backs off to give Hobie space. Oh, but Hobie ends up with a horrible line because of it, and because of Monster backing off and actually playing it safe, he ends up with a wonderful turn two in comparison to Hobie, and takes the position, no problem. And Hobie's in the wall. Hobie's in the wall. Oh, that was a tough hit, Hobie. And that's going to allow. He lost his end plate on the right, and that's going to allow King, who's in fifth, to now be less than half a second on Hobie. King, a veteran here. His wing looks okay from what I've been able to see. Yeah, he still has all the pieces of his wing. Man, that car, it sure looks good, that green and black of the Kings.
Yeah, he has a good looking car.
Ooh. And King does get by Hobie. It was one of the situations where I think Hobie was pulling over, and King almost took him out because of it. Sometimes you could try to be the nice guy and make him. Oh my gosh! Oh, good save. Oh, what a save by King. King just drifted, man, and completely saved it. Kept it off the wall and everything. Good job, man. I almost said his real name, and I don't know if I ever got permission from him to use his real name. And Buskynator gets by Full Throttle for 7th position. Whoa. Throttle's in the wall. Oh, boy. Throttle has very little wing left and is lucky to be in this race. You know, that is 2 races in a row that I've seen him hit the wall hard enough that I'm like, how is he still driving? Honestly.
Full damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that was... And he's not... Oh, he is pitting. He is pitting. He's just not even, following the white line whatsoever. He's just like, Hobie's also pitting, but that might have been scheduled for Hobie because he's already back out. So... Oh, no, Buskynator cost Hobie some time there. He's lucky he didn't dirty his wing. As Buskynator did not make a good turn there. Buskynator still has that wing damage from the contact with the wall earlier when Full Throttle made that pass that wasn't the cleanest looking thing I've ever seen, I'm going to say, from where I'm sitting. But, you know, I haven't watched a replay yet, so I don't want to get too into it. Lap 18 of 26. Syra's out there, but I wonder if he's getting sweaty palms yet. Now, he has 6 laps longer on those tires, Walls.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
what
you're lapping faster each lap. He's got to be shitting his pants. Syra's out there all day, starts on pole, And you know, right now he's thinking.
Does he have DRS right now? From
He does.
Blue?
I think I think he did. 'Cause he's behind Duck, who's currently rocking 10th position, the final points position. This race is far from over. And I think hopefully Syra's not watching my stream and is actually driving. But if you are watching my stream, just take a breath, Syra. Forget that time down there because he's still got to get by you, and that's tough to do. But if you're thinking about the time, but here I am. I'm hosting this thing, and I have to also say what I think, and I just don't. He went in for tires too early.
I mean, he had to. He had the sauce. He didn't have a choice.
And King and Zach are battling this thing out here in 4th and 5th. King pitted. Zach is yet to pit again. Well, that's a bit of a corner cut there. Up through the castle. The corkscrew. You see that video and Hamilton was giving an interview and oh, why am I spazzing?
Alonso?
Yeah, thank you. When he drove by in his Renault, his R26.
I did not see that. I watched the video of Alonso driving the car, which was fucking glorious.
Yeah, Hamilton's like starts to give an answer, and then he's down. He's in front of the hotel, and so that's the part where you like it goes in that like square where it's like you do the weird braking zone under like turning, and you turn right, and then it's like left, and you do that square. So he's like on the inside of there because he's in front of the hotel, and Monster's pitting. And so he hears Alonso go by on his left and drowns out whatever he says. And then he tries to say something again as Alonso speeds on the exit, you know, out of the thing, out of the sector. And he just stops and just smiles and goes, "Man, that is the sweetest sound," or something like that. It's just one of those cool moments. Oh, and Monster and Zach not able to fight off the fresh tires of Monster, just like he wasn't able to fight off the fresh tires of King. Meanwhile, as I reminisce about Abu Dhabi, and Alonso and Hamilton, and what could have been with Russell the week before, and the end of the F1 season, and the fact that we've got like 3 months to wait for more. Come get your fix here, everybody. These guys aren't bad. Not a bad set of drivers to sit and watch an evening. 2 evenings a week. 3 if you like NASCAR. And even if you don't, NASCAR is fun because usually if I'm not yelling at somebody else is yelling at somebody else. And there's a lot of drama and it's fun. Kinda.
Very drama filled, yeah.
It's not fun for the person being yelled at. But it's entertainment. It's entertainment. King just set the new fastest lap, but he's on softs, and so is Monster. So I expect fast laps from Monster too. And you just slowly working it, but he keeps getting lap traffic to DRS him too. I think. Actually, he caught up to Mike after.
Yeah, I don't think he's not gonna get DRS for Mike.
No, and there's the next guy ahead of Mike is Throttle, and that's a long way. It's like 26 more seconds, so it's all you and him now. No distractions. That is the weirdest thing. Oh, Duck's there too. I see. Duck's actually right behind Mike now. We might have a battle for 9th and 10th too. Although Mike got DRS off of you. Oh, man, dude. Oh, you're not going to have it. Oh, you were so close. You were 1/10 off of DRS, basically, at that line. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Actually, you've been doing that for like 10 laps. Just slowly. That's like, you know, I rely on Vols for color commentary, but tonight he's just focused.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to focus.
Well, to be fair, you drive and do the broadcast too. So. Monster 142.3. He says anything you can do, I can do better. Uh-oh. Wow, Vols. Woo. Sorry, I need to quit. I don't want to watch you anymore. You make me nervous.
Woo. That was close.
Dude, you were close on every single point of that castle fucking thing. It is a long way back to King. It is a battle for first and second between Syra and Vols. We're going to be coming down on 4 laps this time. 4 laps to go. Battle for first and second, Syra and Vols, and then it's another 38 seconds back to King, but that's a battle for third and fourth between King and Monster. Then it's another 10 seconds back to ZGS, but that's a battle between ZGS and Hobie. The next battle is Mike Gakazichi and Duck back in 9th and 10th, but there's a lot of battles. A lot of battles. Wow, that happened quicker than I thought. Vols got there and gets it done at the end of the first straightaway, and Syra does not have a good exit off of 1 or 2. Oh, I think his 14 laps on these tires. I think that he's just pushed him too far. He does have DRS, but he's not gonna get there.
Oh, that was a bad exit. That was a bad turn.
Yeah, he's right on your rear now. But he's got the problem is he's got dirty air to deal with off of your car, and those dirty tires, can he stick with you through this whole section?
I'm not doing well this section at all.
Hobie is right there on Zach too, and there it is. Hobie is taking the position away. That's 5th and 6th. Hobie and ZGS. ZGS has 20 laps on his mediums right now. I think he's going the whole way on these. Dude, if he does that, somebody did that. Somebody did that multiple seasons ago here. Holy shit, it might have been me. I didn't do it on mediums though. I did it on hards, but I pitted on lap 2 and just went hards the whole way. He's on mediums. Pitted on lap 4 though. But I mean, I feel like that's even more of a stretch than going 25 laps on hards. You know? Which is what...
For sure.
Well, no, it's not what Syra's doing. Syra's doing like 16, 17, something like that. Syra's right there on you. The DRS helps him get back up to you, but he can't get these... The hard braking zones are heating his tires too much, and he can't get on the throttle when he comes out of them. Matter of fact, if I were him, and this is going to fuck his front tires up, but for 1 lap to get ahead of you, I might throw all my bias towards the front so that he can out-brake you and then hopefully be able to get on the throttle. Because what's getting him is not being able to get on the throttle. So the DRS catches him up. He can try and out-brake
off
it.
That turn there.
Yeah.
He didn't spin, but he spun the tires.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Monster, it's a battle for 3rd and 4th. It's a battle for 1st and 2nd. It's a battle for 3rd and 4th. It was a battle for 5th and 6th, but that seems to have been decided as Hobie did get by. And here we go, Monster to the outside into turn 2. Oh, no. Monster hits the wall on the exit. He had the job done, but King's going to come back and retake 3rd position. And Monster's wing is really bad off. I do not think that this battle for 3rd is going to continue. At this point, I don't think he'll pit either. And there it is, another battle going on. Buskynator, though, drops into the pits. Going to put some soft tires on. It's going to move full throttle up into 7th position. And Mud Duck is finally there on Mike. He's going to have DRS on Mike this time as he comes down the front stretch. Duck has been running in 10th or 11th all night. Finally at the end, he always finds his way up some positions, and tonight it might just be one position if he can get it from Mike, but that literally doubles your points from 10th to 9th position. Oh no, Duck's in the wall. I don't think it's gonna happen for him either. We're seeing some of these guys stressed to the limit, pushing the car as hard as they can, the tires as hard as they can, and Duck just put it in the wall on the exit of 2.
This track is very tough on tires. They get real slick.
Absolutely, and unless Mike makes a mistake, I don't think Duck is going to gain that position that he had been gaining on and working for towards. And as predicted, with the damage, Monster's dropping back from the battle in 3rd and 4th, and Syra on the older tires is dropping back from 1st and 2nd. So, you know what? I figured it out. This race should have ended on like lap 21 or 22. There were 3 or 4 good battles happening then. The race just is too long.
I'm good with it ending too Leslie.
Monster is the only one with a penalty. If we finish that way, with him being the only one with a penalty, that'll be probably unique. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that'd probably be a first. Definitely first I recollect. Since we've been doing strict penalties.
Yeah.
Penalties didn't used to be such a big deal. We still had penalties. That's the crazy thing. I don't think we have any more penalties these days typically in a typical race on average than we used to. The outliers, sure, but last lap. Only one DNF tonight. Only one penalty tonight. Started with rookies in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. Now currently they're in 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So it's still all in all a good night for the rookies, but you're not going to see a first-time winner here tonight. As Vol's 88.40. Is giving up a little bit of time here just at the end to make us nervous.
Yeah, I was playing my braking zones pretty safe there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do it. Be safe. Why not? Hold on to that position. Ball's 88.40. Comes home to win
with the fastest lap. Nice.
And there it is. Syra Rexford comes in 2nd. I believe that's your 14th win in Midfield Runners Cup. Congrats, Vols.
Yeah, thanks, man. Sorry I was so quiet.
Oh, you're good.
It took quite a little bit to reel him in.
Yeah, I understand. Absolutely. And you guys were miles ahead of the next couple of guys.
Everybody else had wing issues.
That's true.
I don't. Syra are the only one that kept clean.
Well, King actually in 3rd. I don't think he had any wing changes.
No, he definitely did.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then everybody did. It literally was just you two then, I think. And King does come home 3rd. USA Monster comes home 4th. Obi-Wan Kenobi's going to come home 5th. Now, you see Mike Akazuchi and Mudduck have both already finished because they were a lap down. ZGS 23 is going to come around, and he did it. He's on the medium tire, 23 laps to get her done.
Nice.
And he's going to come home with a nice
Congratulations, Vols.
6th position.
I bet those tires felt terrible.
How's it going, King?
Good, man. How's the race? Boring?
No,
Fun?
it was good. It was a good one.
Nice.
It was a great one for a holiday eve. And Full Throttle comes home in 7th position. And Buskynator is gonna come home last on the lead lap in 8th. Nice podium, King.
Thanks, man. I had to fend off Monster a little bit there at the end.
Well fought podium.
Yeah. Yeah, you got. Well, he got it done in turn 2 and then hit the wall there. And then there were like 3 or 4 battles like that happening all at the same time with like 5 or 6 laps to go. And then the last 2 or 3 laps, nothing, because all the battles had been decided by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG guys. Merry Christmas.
How did you like my 2nd place quality there?
Good qualifying all around there, guys. Bunch of rookies up there.
2nd place.
4 rookies started in the top 5. You guys all finished well tonight. Almost had another first-time winner. Syra was this close. 2.4 seconds is this close. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm,
I can see, yeah. That's a good race, Syra.
Yeah, I can't see.
All right, Vols 8840 is your winner. Syra Rexer comes home 2nd. Then it's the 562 King, USA Monster 19, Hobie 1 Kenobi, ZGS 23, Full Throttle GT, Buskynator, Mike Akazichi, Mudduck 09, and mabbuskov. Only 11 guys tonight, but that's fair. Mabbuskov had a DNF though. It is Christmas Eve. Thank you guys all for who showed up. And Buskynator, I don't know if you're here, buddy, but good fastest lap, 141.7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I broke my wing. I lost a place. I said might as well push for it. And...
Nasty. Like the final 3 laps, I was paying attention to my full track map on my left, seeing where Syra and Vols were battling. I could see them changing position. I was like, every time I got to the front straight, I'd glance over and see what was happening. Watching a race while racing a race, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a gnarly battle up there.
Monster, your little, you and Hobie tag teaming down the straight.
Yeah, that was fun. I probably could have snatched 3rd, but apparently yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Alright.
Hey, have a good night. Thanks for checking in.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas everybody.
Merry Christmas.
All right, I'm looking at the points.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the points. Kiwi Bird King is, of course, still on top, but Vols has moved up into 2nd, 55 points behind Kiwi. Then it's 10 more back to King in 3rd, 6 back to Drank in 4th, 4 back to 11 in 5th, and then it's 29 back to USA Monster in 6th, and then we're dropping another 13. Starts dropping quite a bit there. Everybody can kind of see we got Syra Cholo needs to start making some races. Back here in 8th with 37 points. mabbuskov 9th, Hobie 10th, Throttle 11th, Zach 12th, Mike in 13th, Cage in 14th, Buskynator 15th, Slammed 16th, Duck is in 17th, SMJ 18th, Reaper 19th, and SFDPB 2980 is in 20th. And your points, there's your points tonight, guys. It was a good stream. Baku City Circuit, Azerbaijan. Anything else anybody needs to say?
No, I had a fairly good race.
Mike, was that you, bud?
Yeah. No, Syra.
King
King.
came home 3rd. Well, only Vols and Syra and Vols were the only 2 who never had to replace a wing. Everybody else had to replace at least one, and most people multiples. So that's the only reason they were out there so far. They had miles to work with, but there were good battles all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, Duck almost ran you down there to take battle to you at the end with it. He screwed up turn 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Merry Christmas, man.
Okay, Throttle. Sounds like you have more to say. What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Have a good night, Mike.
I was in like a three at the beginning. I was in like a 3-person scuffle. Me, Buskynator, and mabbuskov were all kind of fighting. It was really cool at the beginning. Sad to. What happened? Did you see what happened to him, mabbuskov?
I don't know context. I mean, I saw a lot of things. Are you talking about when
Okay.
you kind of didn't give him a whole lot of room, put him in the wall? I saw that.
Oh no. But we were all racing, and then I just see that he DNFs. I didn't know what happened. Because he was all at the end of Sector 2, I think.
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. Mabbuskov. Yeah, it was Buskynator that I was talking about with you and Buskynator got in the wall. Yeah, no, I didn't see what happened with Mabbuskov, and he didn't come check in either, so I don't know.
Yeah, he kind of
it
just
looked
went
like
quiet.
it just looked like he pushed too hard and caught the wall.
Yeah, I did the same. There was a funny moment where me and Buskynator, he saw me break my front left, and he's like, "Oh, Throttle, you break your wing." We go into the castle section. He breaks his front right. He's like, "Oh no, me too."
Oh, so that's when he broke it? Okay. I
Yeah.
actually thought he broke it when you guys got together.
Oh no, because
Because
were
I didn't
like,
notice it till after that. Fair
yeah,
enough. Hey, I'm going to get off here, though. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for
Okay.
racing tonight, everybody. I love
Well,
y'all, and Merry
I
Christmas.
can't go without.
Merry
All
Christmas.
right. Yeah, see you guys Monday.